my channel, Vibe Nation Tarot. It's your girl Asia, and I am here to bring you guys a message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. I never reach out to anyone, so if anybody's reaching out to you, just know that's not me. All right, let's see. Clear and concise messages for the collective benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. Again, these messages are general. They may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Let's see what comes out. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Thank you guys for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. We got a daughter romance. Whoa. All tied up. I don't like the way that came out. All tied up is here. Happy family. Man holding a heart. I also have rest and rejuvenation and adjacent possibilities. Okay, so collective, you could be telling me that you are a life path 33. Somebody here could be 33 years old. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we got this daughter romance. Somebody here could be born on the 23rd. Happy birthday, Taurus, if today is your birthday. Somebody here could be born in April. Somebody here could be born on the 4th, or you could be a life path number 4. And I also have 45. Somebody here could be 45 years old. The number 24 and the number 19 could be significant. What's going on here? We got a daughter romance. So somebody here wants to open their heart, or either that, yeah, somebody's heart is opening. I don't know why it's closed off, but let's see. Clear and concise message. Yeah, I got somebody here who feels stuck. It's all tied up energy. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. Could be delays. But let's see. Why is daughter romance here? Clear and concise message. Whoa. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. We also have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me turn my heater off. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. What's this Page of Pentacles? The Hierophant represents, like, this could be a marriage, a high-level commitment. What's this Page of Pentacles, though? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody feels like they're taking back an offer or opportunity. This could also represent a spiritual lesson. So basically what I'm looking at here with the Hierophant, there's a relationship, a commitment, a contract. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, well, somebody lost their focus. I do have the Two of Cups here in the reverse. So it feels like two people who are not on the same page. And I got Ten of Swords in the reverse. So somebody here is no longer being a victim to betrayal. It feels like whoever this person is, at one point in time, they were unfocused, or I don't know why I'm getting they lost themselves. But anyway, this was a lesson. So whoever I'm reading for, you could be telling me that you are opening back up to the possibility of love, because I do have this daughter romance here. And it looks like, you know, somebody's put their heart on lockdown. Could be because of this situation. But I feel like, and if this person is not opening back up to love, this is what is being spiritually inspired to someone. It's time to open themselves back up to love. What's this all tied up? Why is all tied up here? Peace, everybody. Hey, Lorianne. Yeah, stuck. Okay, so when I clarify this all tied up, I get stuck. I got the Page of Swords in the reverse. So somebody here, they lack the ability to have like a mature conversation or mature. I don't know. I feel like this person, they make up a bunch of excuses or they run away from responsibility. Again, or this could be somebody here was going through a lot of extreme anxiety. Somebody here was stuck. Somebody here was stuck. It feels like extreme anxiety. Maybe this person was stuck because they cared about other people's opinion of them. I got the 9 of Wands here, though. The 9 of Wands is representing like somebody here was determined. There's like this determination to like, I don't know if this is to keep this hidden or maybe this person did this to keep themselves protected. What's this 9 of Wands? What is this, Spirit? Why is the 9 of Wands here? The Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. Y'all excuse me. It may take me a minute to figure out what the hell is going on here. Somebody here is being spiritually inspired to open back up to love. There has been a lesson this person learned in the last cycle, relationship, commitment, contract, marriage, put it however it resonates. Somebody learned that they lost themselves. They lost focus. That's what I'm seeing with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So there's something about losing focus. And also, I feel like whoever this person is, they learned the lesson of not allowing themselves to be a victim. And I know that sound, well, that's the way I'm getting it. Somebody here is coming out of a situation, but I feel like they were a victim. And I feel like that's where the unfocused energy comes from. Like maybe this person didn't realize. Anyway, when I look at this all tied up energy, somebody here was stuck. Somebody here was stuck. There was a great deal of anxiety. I feel like this person really was concerned about what other people think about them. And with the 9 of Wands here, I feel like they were determined to protect themselves. They were determined to defend their energy as the Empress. This person could be pregnant. They don't have to be, though. Somebody here is taking action. The Empress energy is, you know, giving like somebody here is doing something about this, so they're taking action. They're freeing themselves. What's the Empress? What's the Empress doing? Okay, we got conflict here. What else? So somebody here was creating unnecessary obstacles or challenges for this Empress energy. What else? Either that, family. 10 of Pentacles. So, this, the 10 of Pentacles, this could be about a family situation. I'm getting a marriage. Like, I feel like this person, whoever I'm reading for, I feel like somebody here felt stuck in a marriage or felt stuck in a situation, a high-level commitment where there was betrayal. What's this betrayal, though? What? Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Where's my other deck? I want to get more on this betrayal energy. Bear with me, fam. Why is this betrayal here? Because somebody is coming out of this. But I want to get more information about it. So we got the Ten of Swords here. Why do I not want to use this deck? But I can't find my other one. Okay, there it is. Peace, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your positive comments. All right, let's see. What was this betrayal? Let's see if we can get more on this. There, look, responsibility. So yeah, it feels like this is a family. What was this betrayal? Because I feel like somebody here was under a lot of anxiety, like fear of what others would think or what others would say. This person wants space. Somebody here wants space. I need more time to think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I looked at the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this person wasn't able to focus. Habits just came out. And it came out in the reverse. But it says, I don't know if we will ever change. What else? Indecisive. Somebody here was struggling to make a decision on how to get unstuck. I know my ability to make decisions hurt you. What is this? Let me get one more. Understanding. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, I feel like somebody here wasn't being understood or being heard. Honestly, what it feels like this person shut down or they stopped trying. Like, I feel like somebody here, and it's not, I don't know how to put this. It's not that this person didn't care. It's just that there was a lot of anxiety here. It could be fear. Fear of what people will say or fear of what others will think. I don't know why I keep getting that. But in the meantime, I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, this person also had to protect what was really going on. Because I'm seeing that with the Nine of Wands. Either they were trying to protect what was going on, or this person was determined not to give up. So even though this person felt stuck, this person was still determined to stay in this contract or this. It feels like a family situation. It feels like a marriage. Despite the fact that two people were not on the same page. Despite the fact that two people were butting heads. And there was betrayal. Now, when I get these other cards, it's something about habits. I don't know what somebody's habits were or what they kept doing to betray the other person. It could be that this person wasn't allowed to have an opinion. Maybe this person wasn't being heard. They weren't being appreciated. I don't know. I just see understanding here. Now I'm getting traditionally. Okay, somebody here, when it comes to tradition, it's like if you go into a contract or a marriage, you're not to divorce, you're not to, I don't know how to put this, fam. It feels very, how do I want to put this? Like somebody was in a prison or in a confined situation. Yeah, when I look at this heart in this cage, somebody here was forced to like, and it's not even forced. Like somebody made the choice to like not burden themselves. I don't know how to put this, fam. I hope this is, I don't even know how, because I can't understand this energy because I personally have never followed traditions. But I just feel like somebody here, they were in a situation and they were following tradition. And the reason why I say that is because I'm seeing these old photos. It's like, this is what, my ancestors did. This is how it is. Somebody here could be breaking through generational curses. But I feel like this when I look at this indecisive energy, see how she's all fractured. Somebody here was really unfocused, scattered, not feeling like themselves, not, that's the best way I could put it. And I feel like, I don't know, this person took some time to reflect, because I'm seeing space here. This person is taking some time to reflect over things, and they're seeing some sort of habit. They're seeing something that keeps repeating, something that has never changed. So going back to the Hierophant, I just feel like it's something about tradition. Tradition is really serious. Even religion, it's like you just don't do certain things. Or you do certain things a certain way, irregardless of how you feel, irregardless of how your spouse treats you. That's the way I'm getting this. I just, ugh. Yeah, because I'm seeing a marriage. I'm seeing the Empress. I'm seeing, you know, challenges. It's almost like this Empress energy had to bow down, or this Empress energy had to lower their self-worth or their value for something in order to be in this situation, this contract. Because whoever I'm picking up on, this person felt stuck. They felt stuck. They felt like they didn't have no way out. Somebody feels cornered, or somebody feels like they're in an imprisonment. But I'm be honest with you, it feels like, I don't want to say this, Spirit. I do not want to say this, but it feels like it's kind of self-imposed, because it's like everybody has free will of choice. But I don't know, maybe this person's following tradition. They're following tradition, and they're finding out that this is more like a prison sentence, or this is more like a, I don't know. It's created more obstacles for this person. It's created more burdens. That's what I'm getting. Look, it says happy family. I just feel like whoever I'm reading for, on the outside, it looks like a happy family. On the outside, to everybody else, it looks healthy. It looks happy. Then if that's the case, why am I getting somebody here who feels stuck? Why do I keep seeing that? And why do I keep seeing this Two of Cups and this Ten of Swords to the back? And I just feel like something is not really what it appears to be. What's this happy family? Why is happy family here? What's that? The Hangman. Yeah, somebody's perspective has changed. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The reason why the Hangman is in this position is, first of all, it represents sacrifice. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Somebody sacrificed. Like, when they made the decision to go into this contract, it was, maybe they didn't see that at first, but it was a sacrifice. They've been sacrificing. And not only that, but I feel like there's delays and somebody's stuck, because this person ain't going nowhere. It's like you're stuck. And I also feel like too, though, on the spiritual side, this is an opportunity to reflect or change your perspective. Somebody's changing their perspective. Yeah, look, Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody had a hard time moving on or letting go of something. I feel like it's because of the fear or the extreme anxiety of what people will say or what people will think, because traditionally you don't give up, you don't divorce, you don't something. That's what I'm getting. But somebody's over it. But somebody is already like fed up. Oh my gosh, what in the world is this? It's like this person, they have a position that they have to act out. Like, say for instance, you are a woman, you get married, you start having children. It's like you're supposed to do certain things, irregardless of how you feel. You see that cup that's coming out of that cloud? But I feel like somebody here is tired of nurturing something or providing emotionally for someone, because somebody feels like it's a sacrifice. They feel like it's a sacrifice. And this person is fed up. And I don't feel like it's because they don't care. I feel like this person cares, but I feel like, what about them? What about me is what I'm hearing. Like, what about me? Somebody here is not content or not satisfied with this situation, and for various reasons. First of all, there's betrayal. First of all, they don't get along with whoever the hell they're in this contract with, and they feel stuck. And that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Lorianne. And that's what I'm getting. So this person is moving forward, or they have this decision to make, because I'm seeing these two horses. I'm seeing these two horses as a choice or a decision or a compromise. But I feel like with the Chariot, major arcana for Cancer, somebody here wants to move forward. Somebody here wants to move on. But I'm also talking about somebody who feels stuck. So what else for this Chariot energy? They got a decision. I told you, the Two of Wands. There's a decision. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? What will be the cost? What's going to happen if I go? Because this is where the anxiety is coming in at. What else for this? So sometimes they don't do nothing. Either this person, they go back and forth with this decision and they end up doing nothing. Or this Knight of Swords, yeah, the Knight of Swords represents no action. This person has a hard time being able to speak up for themselves or taking action. What else? There's self-doubt. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here keeps doubting themselves or doubting. I just feel like there's a lot of anxiety here. Somebody is extremely worried about this, but on the inside, they feel like they want to go. Like somebody here, they want to do other things, or they want to free themselves. What's this man holding a heart? I could be talking about this man. This is the person that's making this decision. Or this could be about a man that you care about, you love. Somebody here could be 45. Put it however it resonates, if that. It don't have to be. But what's this man holding a heart? Scorpio energy. It says death. Something has ended for this situation. Again, I don't know if it's this man that's feeling this way or if it's somebody feeling this way about this man. What else? Dang. Oh, Lord. What was that? The Fool in the reverse. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. The Fool in the reverse. I just keep getting this. Somebody here, they keep going back and forth with this. There's fear, there's anxiety. Somebody here is worried about what's the future going to hold. What's going to happen to me if I move forward. Somebody here also could be feeling like they're missing out on an opportunity or their opportunities, because whoever I'm picking up on, they have sacrificed. They tried. I really feel like this person, they're just going through the motions at this point. What's this? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius involved. Doesn't have to be. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Why am I getting the impression that this Queen of Wands in the reverse feels like nothing that they're doing is giving them the results that they want or expect? Because let's be honest, the Queen of Wands is somebody here who is very passionate about whatever they put their mind to, whatever they enjoy or whatever dreams they have, ambitions, they're passionate about it and they don't let anything get in their way. Another thing I'm getting about the Queen of Wands is this is somebody that can't be stuck, or this person can't be held in captivity. I don't know how to put this. It's like this person is not doing well because they're not thriving. They're not. This is not what this person wants. What else for this Queen of Wands? The Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this person feels stuck. Nothing is moving forward. This is like a complete halt to their ambitions, their dreams. Yeah, because the Queen of Wands is very passionate. This person could have had a lot of dreams. See how she's got the wand in her hand? This is a dreamer. This is somebody who is a manifester, like a very creative mind, a very ambitious person. And I'm seeing all of these 8 wands in the reverse as that sacrifice energy. All of these, you know, ideas, dreams, ambitions are halted. And I feel like it makes this Queen of Wands feel unsatisfied, unproductive, discontent. What else? So this person, this Queen of Wands, loves this man holding a heart. Is that what I'm seeing here? Because who is this man holding a heart? Ooh, I just got the 7 of Cups. This man holding a heart is not who they say they were. There's confusion here. There's illusions. The 7 of Cups, somebody here is overwhelmed by a lot of illusions or a lot of like misconceptions about this man holding a heart. What else? Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Maybe it's because somebody here, somebody here is offering someone something with the Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity. I don't know if this person makes up for the betrayal, or somebody here could be like, why am I seeing flowers? Somebody here gets flowers after an argument or a disagreement. This is part of the confusion, though. I'm seeing the Page of Cups as like an apology, or somebody here who is trying to gain forgiveness. What else? Somebody here could have Virgo in their chart. I just got the Hermit in the reverse. I don't know if this is, you know, somebody here is hiding secrets. And then I got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. There's something hidden about this King of Pentacles. So this is about this masculine energy. This is about this masculine energy. Something tells me that whoever I'm picking up on, Somebody here really struggles with a lot of illusions. You know, like the way this relationship is set up, somebody could be heavily manipulated, gaslit, love bomb. And it's all an effort to keep someone from leaving or keep someone stuck in a cycle. What else for this King of Pentacles? Justice. Libra energy. Now I'm looking at this rest and rejuvenation. Somebody here just wants peace. They want peace restored. Because I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, this person is so anxious. This person is so worried. What's this rest and rejuvenation? A Tower moment. I feel like despite what's happened in the past, as far as like the cycle of things, the patterns, the habits. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody here has a habit of like causing irritation in the relationship, but then coming back and apologizing or coming back and trying to smooth things over. And I feel like somebody here is fed up with that. There's an awakening here with this Tower. I'm seeing two people being blown out of this Tower. So there's an awakening. What else? Somebody here just wants peace. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. But like I said, somebody won't let someone go. Somebody won't let it go. And with the Three of Pentacles, they want to always try to work it out. Now, I don't know if this is the person I'm picking up on, because I did see determination. Somebody here doesn't like to give up easily. Or if this is, you know, this masculine's inner, you know, way of like apologizing and smoothing things over. Put it however it resonates, but this is a mess. Because I just feel like somebody here is going back and forth between should I stay or should I go? Now I got adjacent possibilities. And what I'm seeing with this is like, there's always a way. There's these doors of opportunity. What's this adjacent possibility? But somebody here is procrastinating. Somebody's procrastinating, or somebody here, you know, they're very slow to take action. There's I just got the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. And the Queen of Swords. And there's the King of Swords. Okay, fam, what? With this awakening or this Tower moment and this justice energy coming out here, I just feel like somebody here is starting to realize they got to stand up for themselves, or they got to make a decision. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles as nothing's changing. Things are just, you know, staying the same. Nothing is moving forward. There's stagnancy. And then I get the Emperor in the reverse. And I feel like whoever this Emperor is, they're in full control of this connection, this relationship, and how things are going to happen. But the Emperor in the reverse is somebody here who is abusing their leadership or their power. And then I got the Queen of Swords coming out. And the Queen of Swords is like, I'm ready to cut you out, or I'm ready to speak my truth. I'm ready to be heard. Or this Queen of Swords just knows. This Queen of Swords just knows what the game is. Because I feel like this is a habit or a cycle that keeps repeating. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent. So nothing that's happening in this situation is going over his or her head. I just feel like this person got to make a decision. They got to make a decision. There's so many factors as to why this person is going back and forth. They're going back and forth because one, there's anxiety, there's extreme anxiety. I don't know if this is fear-based or this person is just worried about where they're going to go, how are they going to make this happen, or if they're just really concerned about other people's opinions or what. I could be talking to an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, this is difficult. Now I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. It's hard to let go. It's hard to move forward or move on. And with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I just feel like somebody's in some sort of commitment or a contract that they, you know, a marriage. The King and Queen of Pentacles are a married couple. But I feel like whoever this person is, they've been investing, they've been sacrificing, but they want to walk away. They want to run away, to be honest with you. They want to run away. All right, fam. I don't know what to say about this. Somebody here got a decision they got to make. So, let's see. Yeah, look, as soon as I split the deck, I get consumed. Something is eating someone up as far as like the anxiety. I feel like this is the anxiety of it all. It's consuming someone. Thank you, Veronica. It's consuming this person. I actually don't want to use that deck. Let's see what are the challenges real quick. Let me just confirm or see what we get. Somebody's being too hard on themselves and giving up too easily. Because I get, like I said, whoever this is, they keep going back and forth. Clear and concise message. It's like the minute they feel like they're going to do it, today's the day. It's like something happens and they're like, can't do it today. I don't know. Somebody here doesn't have big enough dreams. I'm getting small dreams. Not dreaming big enough that can create a high impact, meaningful life. I actually feel like somebody here gave up their dreams because I'm getting sacrifice. Yeah, it says dream bigger. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So somebody here is concerned about what people will think or say because there's something about tradition. There's something about tradition that is just, look, I told you the Emperor energy was abusing their power. This Emperor in the reverse is literally the abuse of power. They abuse the power that they have. It says using gifts as a means of manipulation, power, or some selfish personal benefit. What else? And somebody here doesn't feel like their true self. Somebody here feels like they've lost themselves. I got that earlier in the reading. I was picking that up earlier in the reading. So I see inauthenticity. It says ignoring who you truly, authentically are is hurting you. This is challenging, very challenging. Block throat chakra, exactly. And I said that earlier too. It felt like somebody here, either they're not being heard, they're not being seen, or they've been holding back. They've been keeping it to themselves. This person feels stuck, like they don't have a voice, they don't have a say. This chakra is blocked and affecting your communication and self-expression. What else? Tarot dependency. We got this yesterday. Somebody here could be going to the tarot community or watching a lot of tarot to find answers. You know, I said this yesterday. I don't know if I said it on my YouTube channel or if this was on TikTok, but me as a reader, I never want anybody to follow exactly what I say do. You know, my thing is tarot is used as a tool for clarity and confirmation. Whatever I'm saying, if it resonates, I'm here to bring clarity and confirmation. Sometimes as humans, we need that. We need confirmation. We want to know, am I tripping? Is it me? But I never want anybody to take my readings and say, this is what Vibe Nation said to do. I got to do this. I got to do it this way. No, you need to still be able to have your own discernment and listen to your own intuition and make your own decisions. So I'm saying that to say, be careful with watching tarot. Be careful with becoming too codependent on, readings. Because at the end of the day, it's still about your free will of choice. And you need to be able to trust your own inner voice. So anyway, enough with that. What else? Yeah, there's definitely a spiritual lesson. That's what I was getting to with the Hierophant. So it says, it's up to you. It's really up to you, collective. I just feel like whoever this person is, you have sacrificed a lot. You have sacrificed a lot. Thank you, Lorianne. And I don't know, somebody here could be trying to make something look perfect. Or somebody here, they live with perfectionism. I don't know how to put that. But it says still waiting for that perfect plan, that perfect moment to arrive. Maybe somebody here is waiting for a sign or... Anyway, Spirit says, give up perfection. Stop waiting because the time is now. With the understanding that you will constantly be making changes needed to survive and flourish. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like somebody here is really struggling with making a decision. But truth be told, whoever this person is, they already have kind of like detached or disconnected emotionally. Because whoever I'm picking up on, I feel like this person's fed up. They're fed up. So it's really just a matter of them making a decision to move forward. We did see the Chariot. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's really up to you. Let's get another oracle message. So, you could be needing to, wow. Let me show you what I'm seeing in the split. You could be needing to meditate or ground your energy. And then I'm seeing it's not for you. And I'm looking at this game. There's a chess game, and then there's this window that's blocked. There's something about somebody feeling blocked from their dreams, blocked from their blessings. I don't know. Clear and concise message. Blocking them. Something is blocked. Yeah, it feels like this person's stuck. Let's see. Yeah, Spirit said clean it up. It's time to clean it up. I'm being drawn by the number 21. 21 in tarot is the world. If you know anything about the tarot cards, the major arcana cards, the 21st card is normally the world. And the world symbolizes a conclusion. Something has come full circle, and now it's time to close out this cycle. So clean it up is here. Yeah, something's not for you. And then I'm seeing yin energy. Yin energy is a feminine energy, and it feels like it's time for you to receive. Instead of giving and sacrificing, it's now the cycle is shifting into more of a receptivity energy. So this could be the way this person feels too. This person could feel like there's no equal reciprocity. You could be noticing that more and more every day, especially in this relationship. Like, I don't know why I want to say this, but there's no incentive to keep doing the same things, or I don't know how to put this, fam. Because like I said, I'm not the type of person to stay stuck. If I ain't happy with something, I change or shift. But that's me, I don't conform to traditions. But anyway, clean it up. It says getting to the core of a situation, freedom from burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. And we can even go back to the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords, represents somebody here who cuts out things that no longer serve. Anyway, it says, ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work or feeling overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Yeah, didn't we see a card that said something about consume? The vulture card said consume. Anyway, it says every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. Relationship message. It says time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours, to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. All right, fam. So maybe it's not that this person is actually going to leave this contract. Maybe it's that this, I don't know. I see abuse of power. So to me, I'm just like, you know, I'd be like, it's time to go. There's an abuse of power and somebody here is stuck sacrificing. Hell to the no, I couldn't do it. But that's me, and I can't speak for other people. But there's a lot of factors playing into this situation. And I feel like there's no one solution. Like, you know, there's no one solution. Everybody's situation would be different depending on what you're going through. But what I'm seeing come out in this reading, I'm seeing betrayal. I'm seeing disharmony between two people. I'm seeing gaslighting, manipulation. I'm seeing somebody here who is heavily burdened with anxiety. Somebody here feels stuck. I feel like somebody here feels like they've sacrificed their dreams. They're fed up. They don't want to keep nurturing a situation the same way. Somebody's throat chakra is blocked. Somebody here, it keeps going back and forth with a decision. They're concerned about tradition. They're concerned about what people will say. It's a lot. It is a lot. So my heart goes out to whoever this is resonating with. Because, baby, you got a lot on your plate right now. And I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of support. But this is what, I guess, where I'm going to leave this message. I didn't pull from, let me pull from this deck too. First of all, I need to say that whoever this is resonating with, if you do make the decision, because I feel like somebody's afraid of what's going to happen. If you do make the decision to move on, I'm seeing recover. You will recover and you will bounce back. I'm seeing resilience. Again, there's that number 21 again. The number 21, like I said, in tarot is the world. And the world represents a completion of a cycle. Something has come full circle in a lesson, in a cycle. And, you know, the experience has been had. Whatever lessons you were supposed to learn, you got them. And I feel like to stay in that cycle would be a repeat of the same. Does that make sense? So somebody here could be 38. But let's see. Clear and concise message. And I just feel like I'm talking to somebody here who is stuck. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? As a final message. Okay, Ashley, well then be gone, boo. You ain't got to be here. Why are you watching? If you don't believe, go somewhere. Like, I don't get why people sit here and you typing out all that stuff. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your time because I'm not stopping. So I hope you have a better day. Anyway, we got energy. Power lines is here. It says somebody here could be 36, but I don't know. This could be a restoration of one's energy, because it takes a lot of energy to worry. It takes a lot of energy to be anxious. So somebody here could feel exhausted. What's this power? Wow, bottom of the deck, I got destiny. Let me see. Why is this energy card coming out? Let's see. Energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital resource that is easy to take for granted. It's just there. Think of your energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It's important to take note of how you feel and where you are energetically. Do you feel tired, overactive? This could be a sign of imbalance that could easily lead to burnout and loss of your own power. This card is a reminder that energy is ever present and connects us all. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. You may also be a source of empowerment for others. Energy is tricky, so what you may be feeling may not be your own. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody here, you could be feeling like you're embodying your partner's energy. I don't know how to put that. You've absorbed somebody else's way of thinking, their habits, their energy. It just feels like somebody here is not being themselves. We saw the card of inauthenticity. And no matter how much you try to ignore it, it doesn't go away. Like somebody here just doesn't feel at peace. They don't feel content. Yeah, it says ignoring who you truly are authentically is hurting you. So anyway, destiny is here too. So there's something about somebody's destiny. Maybe your destiny is what is pushing you to like this decision, fam. Somebody has a decision to make. I swear. That's what I keep getting. Somebody here has a destiny, a bigger destiny to fulfill. You know what it feels like too? Somebody's intuition is increasing. Like no matter how, like I said, no matter how much you've been going through a certain routine with somebody, you just know like something's off. It says fate is stepping in and leading you to your next phase. And that's all I'm going to say about that card. Wow. It says an urge to pursue a calling. Significant fated events are occurring. Discovering your purpose and enhanced spiritual guidance or gifts. All right, fam. That's what I have for you. Yeah, bottom of the deck, obstacles. But there's obstacles. There's challenges. So, and then right underneath that is endings. Then right underneath that is boundaries. So this is just confirmation that somebody here has a important life-changing decision to make. And like I said, I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of energy, energetic hugs, because this ain't no small decision. This is huge. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button if this message is resonating. Stay safe, collective, and I will be talking to you again soon. Thank you, Lorianne, for your help as a moderator. All right, fam. Take care. My pleasure. Thank you.